What's up, YouTube? Bud Readner back with another video. Thanks for clicking on this. If you like this kind of stuff, do me a favor and make sure you subscribe, like, comment, all that kind of stuff. We got our cage done today, or my dad got our cage done today. I went and picked it up at the house, so we're gonna get some plates welded in the floor. We're gonna get the hoop in. Start working on the cage today. I want to get the seat in first. I want to get I'm a little bit more of a robust stature here. So I want to get my seat in first. I'm going to kind of build the cage around the seat. That way I know for sure I give myself plenty of room, especially leaving all the inner door structure and stuff in. I want to make sure I give myself as much room as I can so my elbows not getting jammed between the door and the seat and stuff like that. So I'm going to get the seat brackets bolted to the bottom of the seat, get the seat on the floor, get that all done. Then we're going to build the cage around that. So stay tuned. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Day number 3 of our enduro car build, and it's going well so far. So we're just gonna hope it continues to go well. Like I said, thanks for hanging out with me, and let's get after it. All right, I got the seat in, the mounts on, welded to the floor, and I have the seat bolted to the mount. The steering wheel situation is not ideal. It does have a tilt column and it does extend. I think I'm just going to leave that for this one. I don't have time to mess around with the steering column, so I think I'm just going to leave that one or leave it for this one and just deal with it. It's not that bad. It's not great, but it ain't that bad. But given the time crunch we're on, I think I'm just going to leave it and run it like that with the stock wheel for now. I got the hoop kind of dry fit. Working on getting the plates in now. We'll get the cutting and welding here. Alright, we got cage is pretty well done. Got the main hoop in, door bars, seat, all the seat belt tabs, the right side door bar. So everything is where it's going to be and in its final resting place. So I think now what I'm going to do is hop in there, make sure I fit, cut some plates for the doors, get them welded shut. Probably run a vacuum cleaner through it quick, and then move on to other things. I want to bleed the front brakes one more time. I gotta get it full of water. Sort out some wheels and tires. Gotta do hood pins yet. I gotta work on the fan. Get the fan to go run off a switch. I gotta work on the inertia switch too. These Fords have everything Ford ever messed with had that switch right there on the firewall is an inertia switch. And what it's meant to do is when you get in an accident, that switch trips and it shuts the fuel pump off. So obviously we don't want that where we're going, because it's going to suck to go into turn one and get hit, and then the fuel pump shuts off whenever we sit. So I'm going to get that taken care of and just keep chipping away at the list. So cage install went okay. They're always kind of tricky. These half cages are almost more work than just doing a full cage, but I think it's going to work. It's going to work enough for what we're doing, so we can always gussy it up later if need be. So, all right, keep on moving. All right, I sat in there to make sure I fit, which I do, which is good. Belts all fit. I got the window net installed, so everything's snazzy there, safe and legal and the whole 9 yards. So we're going to move to the front. I got to put hood pins in. I am going to make this easy and quick. I'm going to take out all I'm going to do is take out the hood stops right here. I got a 1/2 inch bolt with a long shank on it. I'll put in there. I'll weld it up. And then I know that this spot here matches this spot on the hood. So I'll drill a hole up through there. No guesswork, and it's done. So that's what's next. We're getting there. We are getting there. I didn't think we'd be this far this quick, but we are awfully close to having this thing done, which is cool. 3 days, 2 days really of working on it. Yeah, 3 days, I guess, of working on it. And I could probably run the thing right now if I really, really had to. I ordered tires. I got those will be in tomorrow. I got some, my favorite brake fluid, Modal, best stuff in the world. Got the master cylinder filled up. We're gonna bleed the brakes and then move on. All right, I got hood pins installed. I just topped off the reservoir for the radiator, and I got it running here. We're gonna try to build a little bit of heat, see if we can't get the thermostat to open up, make sure the thermostat isn't stuck, and then I can top off the radiator and cap it, and then that part's done. I gotta change oil yet, and that's pretty much it. I got a left rear controller I might have to fix. I gotta put a plate on it. What about that? And then yeah, that's about it. This thing's about done. Maybe a little lettering tomorrow if we get some time, and we'll be ready to go. Probably should fill up the fuel, make sure the tank doesn't leak. That'd be the next thing. If you get more than 3 gallons in the tank leaks or something, so that'd be really, really spiffy if that happened. So far, so good on the coolant. Still cold, so it ain't through the motor yet. Hopefully the thermostat isn't stuck. That I hate messing with thermostats. They're buried, and they're absolutely buried on these cars. So we'll check back in a minute. All right, I just had it running for, I don't know, probably a half hour or so, and thermostat did open up. It did take a drink of water, so I've topped off the coolant reservoir and capped that. I couldn't get this bleeder to come free. The left front bleeder I couldn't get to come free, but the piston went back pretty easy. So I pushed most of the old fluid out of it back into the reservoir, and then I put new fluid in it. So I guess I'm not too concerned about that just yet. I don't want to break it off and get myself in a bind when everything seems to be working the way it is right now. So I think I'm just going to leave that. The right front, I got the bleed, and I got the good stuff bled all the way through. I bled off an entire reservoir full of fluid, so it should be all good stuff in the lines anyway. Cage is in, seats in, belts are in, window nets in, doors are welded shut. I got the airbag out of the driver's, out of the steering wheel. I took the airbag control module out, so I'm gonna leave the passenger side in. It shouldn't go off. It's not. There's nothing telling it to work or to not work. I did end up when I took the airbag out of the steering wheel, it wasn't even hooked up, and all the wires were cut on the wheel side. So that thing, something must have happened to this at one point in time. They put an airbag in it, or a false airbag in it, or something, because nothing was even hooked up. So there must have been an issue somewhere in a past life. But I think I'm gonna get home tomorrow. I got to drill the hood pins. I got to drill the pins for clips. I have to weld up the left rear control arm. It's got a little pinhole in the top. I want to get taken care of before it breaks, and we really got a problem. And then wheels, tires, set the toe, and paint it, or letter it anyway. I'm not gonna paint it. I'm just gonna letter it. So I think we're damn near there. So once again, thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. If you like this kind of stuff, make sure you give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. It's free for you. It doesn't cost you nothing, and it helps out the channel and gets it in the algorithm. So I appreciate everybody hanging out with me on this adventure. It's been a long week so far, and it's only Wednesday. It's been a lot of late nights. This is actually an early one. The sun's not up, but it's still light out. It's about 8:45 or so now, I guess. So I'm going to call it a night, and we'll be back here tomorrow. So thanks again, everybody. I appreciate it, and join us tomorrow, and we hopefully get a little bit of paint on this thing. So catch you later. Bye.